for the day. So I've been posting Vinyasa Flow, Power Vinyasa Flow videos, and today I thought I would share with you guys a concept of HIIT yoga, where we'll do yoga flows interspersed with some really awesome HIIT sequences that'll get your heart rate going, but in between and after we'll flow and elongate the muscles that we're working on contracting. It's going to be an awesome 60-ish minutes workout, hopefully if I keep my clock. Let's get started. Go ahead and get started in child's pose. So as you can see, Matt has shoes on. I do not. Just different ways for you to think through this practice in this class, because there will be options for jumping. I'm going to modify everything to a more low impact level, and Matt will take the high impact level, which is why he has shoes on. You do you. All right, go ahead and get started in child's pose. Separate your knees and let your belly rest between your thighs. Forehead to the earth, palms pressed down. Take a big inhale. Out your mouth, exhale everything out. Let your breath cleanse through your body. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly come up to a tabletop position, hands and knees. Couple cat-cows here. Inhale, lift and open the heart, gaze up, drop your belly down. Exhale, scoop the belly in and up and let the chin press down towards your chest. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Exhale, scoop and release. Pull the shoulder blades apart and feel space. Come back to your neutral spine. Tuck your toes under and find downward facing dog. First one of the practice. Bend into one knee and then the other. Press both heels down to the earth. Lift all 10 toes. Press into the 10 fingertips. Release the head, the neck, the jaw, everything. Come up to your tiptoes and bend really deep into the knees, pressing into the thighs. Let the belly work towards the thighs. And then straighten the legs for downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg floats to the sky, reach super tall. Draw your right knee towards your chest and pause here, lifting the knee towards the nose. And step the foot between the hands, runner's lunge. Rock and roll a couple times, just getting the body nice and warm before we start to move with a little more fluidity. Rock and roll. And maybe straighten the front leg to any degree that feels good. And bend back in. Press into both hands and find downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg floats to the sky, reach super tall. Draw the knee to the chest and pause. Step it through for runner's second side. Rock and roll a couple times here. Both hip flexors at play now. And maybe straightening the front leg if that feels good. Bend back into the front knee. Plant both hands downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your toes. Find your first forward fold. Tic-tac the feet as wide as the mat or the hips and grab ragdoll. Let the head, the neck, the jaw, everything descend towards the earth. Rocking side to side, putting a bend into the knees. And then eventually find stillness down the middle. Hang like a ragdoll. See what releases there. Let go of something. Take a big inhale, reach for the earth. And then walk your hands out top of a plank. Strong and steady here. Shoulders are over wrists. Lift the kneecaps, squeeze the inner legs together, engage the glutes. Gaze is slightly above the thumbs. Long neutral neck, take a big breath. Hug the elbows in on your exhale and drop all the way down to the mat. Come to the tops of the feet. We warm the spine with a cobra. Inhale, lift just a tiny degree. Exhale, fold. One more just like that. Inhale, roll your cobra up, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes under, lift your kneecaps, lift your shins, press up top of a plank. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale it out. Come up to your tiptoes, bend deep into your knees, pause. We're back to that bear pose. Now listen up, glide to the top of your plank and take a small chaturanga push-up and come right back up top of your plank, downward facing dog. Come up to your tiptoes, bend deep into the knees, look where you're going, jump, step, float, top of your space. Inhale for length, exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, reach. Right hand reaches for left elbow, stretch to the side. Inhale to the top, left hand, right elbow, stretch to the side. Inhale to the top, reach up. Exhale, bend into the knees and fold over. Inhale for length, peek forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, pose, pause. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, choose your back bend, cobra, up dog, even sphinx, big breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for an inhale and an exhale. Come up to your tiptoes, bend really deep into the knees, bear pose. Glide to the top of your plank, chaturanga push-up. To the top of your plank, right back to bear. This time, look where you're going, jump, step, float, top of your space. Inhale for length, exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, nice and big reach. This time, fold right back down. Inhale for length. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, pause. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your back bend, cobra, up dog, sphinx. Exhale, down dog. One breath in between. Inhale. Exhale. Come up to your tiptoes. First, we start with the bear pose. Glide to the top of your plank. Add the chaturanga push-up. To the top of your plank. Bear pose. Look where you're going. Jump, step, float. Top of your space. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. So big reach. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale for length. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank, pause. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale it out. Adding a little bit more, one more time through. Come up to your tiptoes. Bend really deep, pause. This time, glide to the top of your plank, draw right knee, right elbow, nice and deep, pause and feel. For 3, for 2, for 1, right back to bear, so deep. Left knee, left elbow, pause. For 3, for 2, for 1, bear pose. Look where you're going, jump, step, float, top of your space. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up, pause. At the top, press your palms together. And then exhale, cactus your arms. Draw your elbows down to your lowest ribs, opening the shoulders, the heart, a mini back bend. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale for length. Plant the hands. If you're choosing to jump into your plank pose, land in your chaturanga. So land deep, pause. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath. Exhale it out. Adding our sun B now. Inhale, right leg floats to the sky. Reach super tall. Draw the right knee under the body and tap the left, almost underarm. Lift. Gaze forward. Send it back up, dog splits, big inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose, pause, and then step it through, high lunge, Anjane. Reach the fingers up, lift. Shoulders melt down, bend deep into the quadricep. Press into the back heel. Lift the heart, one inhale. Exhale, reach the fingers ahead of you, so you're halfway reaching, you're this long line of energy. Next, inhale, left knee to the chest, Tadasana, elbows towards the ribs. Lift the heart, flex the foot. Micro bend, standing leg. And we step left foot, warrior one. Big inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, sink in. Draw the left hip point forward, right hip point pulls back. Take another inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, lift through star pose. Lift the heart up. Hands come to prayer, bend into the left knee, Skandasana, airplane, or keep the hands at prayer actually. Sink down, opening up the right inner leg. Stay low as you crawl to the top of your space, runner's lunge. Listen up, left foot meets right foot, Utkatasana. Big inhale. Exhale, sink down. Pour the weight into your seat. Lift the 10 toes, gaze down so you can see your toes. Now begin to lift the heart up, shoulders down, biceps lift towards the ears. One more breath. Exhale, fold over. Inhale for length. Exhale, plant the hands, step back and move through your vinyasa, your way. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg floats to the sky. Draw left knee under the body towards the right underarm. Gaze ahead. Send it back up, dog splits. Knee to the nose. Step it through. High lunge. Feet are in 2 separate lanes. Lift your fingertips up. Reach. Shoulders down. Take a big inhale. Exhale, reach your fingers forward. One long line of energy. Next, inhale, right knee to the chest, Tadasana, elbows draw into the ribs, heart lifts. Flex the right foot. Bend micro into the left knee. Step right foot in its own lane, warrior one. Big inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, sink down. One more inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, star pose. Hands come to prayer, bend into your right knee. Hands are at prayer center. Getting into the left inner leg, all about the warm-up still. Bend into the left knee, crawl to the top of your space.
This is still a warm-up?
Right foot meets left foot. Inhale, Utkatasana. Sink down. This time, swim your arms behind you, pinkies up, thumbs down. Press the palms toward one another to engage the triceps. Sink down. Next inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale for length. Exhale, plant the hands, flow through your vinyasa, your way, pausing in each and every pose. Searching for sensation. Exhale, releases you. We flow again. Inhale, right leg floats to the sky. Draw the knee under the body, tap the tricep. Pause here for 3, for 2, for 1. Send it back up, big inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose, step it through, high lunge. Big inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, lean. Inhale, left knee to the chest, elbow to the ribs. Warrior one, landing the left foot. On your inhale, lift your fingers up. Exhale, sink down. Next inhale, star pose. Exhale, bend into the left knee, hands to prayer. Crawl into the right leg, pause in runners. Step left foot to meet right foot. Inhale, Utkatasana. Sink down. This time, fingers reach forward. Pinkies down, thumbs up like you're gonna shake someone's hand. Sink down even more. One more breath. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale for length. Exhale, plant the hands, move through your vinyasa, your way. Knowing they're always optional, you can come right to down dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky, reach. Draw the knee under the body, tap the right tricep, pause for 3, 2, 1. Send it back up, big inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose, step it through, high lunge. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, sweep, reaching to the front. Inhale, right knee to the chest, Tadasana, one-legged. Warrior one. Reach the right foot back, lift up. Big inhale. Exhale. Next inhale, star pose. Bend into the right knee, hands to prayer, Skandasana. Bend into the left knee, crawl to the top. Pause in runners. Right foot meets left foot. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, sweep the arms behind. Come up to the ball mounts of the toes. Hug the ankles together. Sink down. Down even more. And pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale for length. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up, dog. Exhale, down, dog. Take a big breath here. Exhale it out. Glide to the top of your plank. Pause. Drop down to your forearms. Forearm plank. Thumbs come up. Pinkies down. So we're really reaching the thumbs to the sky. Gaze ahead. Heart shines through the thumbs. Lift the belly. Squeeze the glutes. Is your seat in an even line with your shoulders? Try to get it there. Pause and feel. We're about to get into the HIIT portion, the first HIIT set. So we're prepping the body, getting super, super strong. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Lower all the way down to the belly. Come to the tops of the feet. Arms are in a number 11 Sphinx pose. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, forehead meets the earth. Thumbs back to the ribs. Tuck the toes under. Lift your kneecaps. Lift your shins. Press up top of the plank. Downward facing dog. Come up to your tiptoes. Bend deep in your knees. Look where you're going. Jump, step, float. Top of your space. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Big breath. Hands come to prayer. So we start our first HIIT set. Now, these will move quickly. We have 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. The goal is to get your heart rate up and to find your increased effort here. Now, you don't have to jump to get that effort, to get that increased heart rate, but you gotta go deep then. Alrighty, here we go. Our first one. We start at the top of the space. You can go ahead and push the play. Yep.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Here we go. Starting at the top of your mat. Lift your left knee and step your left foot back, lunging down. Come back, left knee up. Now Matt's going to show us the higher impact version, adding a jump. I'm going to just keep going deep and launch up. Deep landing, launching up. Deep. Maybe increasing the speed. That will get the heart rate up.
5 seconds.
5 more seconds. 3, and down. Pause at the top. Collect your breath, and we set up for the second one. Sit down into your chair pose. Big inhale. Hands come to prayer. We tap left elbow, right knee. Right elbow, left knee. Come back through center. Pull the elbows and come up to the tiptoes and come back down to chair. Now Matt's going to show us with the jump. Right to left, and then pull in tiptoes. Right, left, pull in. Now the faster you go, the more you might get your heart rate up. So just know that. That launch is through the tiptoes. Almost there. All right, we return to that first exercise. We start first by drawing right knee to the chest, and we step right leg back. We land our lunge, and we pull it in, elbows towards ribs, and land. Matt will add the jump, showing you how you can add some plyometrics to this, increasing your heart rate. Now my heart rate is plenty up without the jump. You go deep and you launch up. Halfway there, guys, come on. Sink down to lift up. Your legs should be starting to burn. That's the goal, really making some new energy in these muscles. And pause. Catch your breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. Find your chair pose. Hands come to prayer. Tap your knee, your other knee, and come in through center, launch off. Matt will add the jump, if he can breathe. Right, left, launch. Right, really tap the elbow to the knee, that's the work. You don't want to rip yourself off here by going only halfway. About 5 seconds left, you guys got this. Keep on going. And done. One more each side. So this time, because we did it right and the left, we're combining both sides. So we step back and come in. Maybe you add the jump in between. Matt's gonna show us that. But you go deep and you alternate. Really launching off the back foot. Sinking into both quads. Almost hovering the knee towards the mat. More than halfway. You got this. Should be very winded. And then we'll use our yoga flow next to bring us back to our breath. And done. Whew. One more set in this round, and then we'll flow. Come to your Utkatasana. Meet your elbow to your knee, and launch off. Elbow to knee, launch off. Adding the jump if it feels good, otherwise keep the deep twist and the launch on the tiptoes. We got this, guys. Matt and I are out of breath too. We're all doing this together. That's the fun part. Almost there. 5 seconds left. You got this. Finish strong. Matt's dying.
Woo! I've never done yoga with shoes on before.
It's okay. It's okay.
That
All
made
right.
it worthwhile.
Return to the top of your mat. Catch your breath. Remember those beautiful deep inhales at the beginning of practice. Take one through your nose. And then exhale out your mouth. One more. Big inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot back to runner's lunge. Drop down to the left knee, low lunge. We yoga again. That's the prize. Big inhale, heart lift. So we keep our head above our heart after we've really done those HIIT exercises just to bring everything back to normal so we don't get dizzy. Both hands come down, straighten the front leg, half splits, head still above heart. Hover the chest. Next, inhale, bend back into the front knee. Tuck the back toes under, standing splits. Lift the heel towards the sky, let the chin melt down. Shiva squat one time, left knee meets right. Bend deep. Matt, add some balance here. Now listen up, we're gonna step our left foot to the razor edge of the foot. Reverse your triangle, straight arms, straight legs, reach. Should feel nice. Side angle prep, lay the forearm on the thigh. Swim the left arm up and over, pinky down, thumb up. Now come to the razor edge of your left foot. Sink down into your right quad. Next, inhale, lift through star. Guide your toes to the back of your mat, reaching for Trikonasana pose. All the way down with the left fingertips, rolling the right shoulder open, stacking fingers above shoulder. Maybe gazing up to the right thumb and beyond. If that feels funky on your neck, you can gaze toward the screen or towards your foot. Take another inhale. Exhale. Wrap your arms around your left foot. Now tic-tac the left toes so they're back to the right lane. Drop the right knee. We start on the other side. Inhale, low lunge. Big breath. Sink in, reach the shin forward. Half splits, reach for the earth and straighten the front leg. Bend back into the front knee, tuck the back toes under, standing splits, launch and take flight. Shiva one time, right meets left. Maybe you want to add balance. Maybe both hands on the earth works for you. Step your right foot to the razor edge. Reverse your triangle. Big inhale, lift the left hip towards the back wall. Side angle prep. Lay the forearm on the thigh and sweep the right fingertips up and above. Pinky down, thumb up. Damn, Matt, you look good doing yoga.
Yeah, that's my brand new shoes.
You look good.
Just got them yesterday.
Next, inhale is star pose. Guide the toes back to the front of the room. Reach your right fingertips forward. Trikonasana pose, triangle. Lift the left fingertips up. Stack the fingertips over the shoulder and gaze above the thumb. Take another breath. Now gaze down to the right toes. Cartwheel your arms around your right foot. Step it back to plank pose and take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, we're ready for our second HIIT set. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Draw your knee to your chest, pause. Step it through to runner's lunge. Rise up, high lunge. Next inhale, star pose, and we land into goddess. All right, Matt, you want to get the clock going? So again, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. We work on the long side of the mat now, getting into the side, inner legs, outer thighs. All right, go ahead. We start with speed skaters. I'll show you the lower impact. Matt will show you the higher impact. Cactus your arms. Take your right leg behind your left leg and plant your hand on the earth and come back through cactus. And start to move through really deep. The deeper the better. Really reaching and lifting. Maybe adding a little more pace. Matt's jumping now. You've got this. Deeper, stronger, almost there. And done. Come back through the center. Catch your breath. We're gonna do jumping jack squats. So here we are, we cactus the arms. Step right to the center. Step left. Now Matt's gonna add a jump.
You can play around with depth here, get real low, or get not quite as low and get some height. Or you can get crazy and get a little of both, depth and height.
Staying deep, staying committed. Easy for me to breathe, more than Matt, but I'm staying really low. My heart rate's still up. And back to center. Catch a big inhale. Exhale. Face the long side of your mat. We return to speed skaters. Dipping down to lift up. Even a little faster now, becoming a little more breathless. Even without the jump, try to take up more space on your mat. Reaching the whole length of your mat. Stepping wider. Woo! You've got this, guys.
10 more seconds.
Woo!
5.
All right, stay with me. And done. Woo! All right. All right. We return to those jumping jack squats. Cactus your arms. Step right and step left. Matt's adding the jump. Stay low and deep. Opening and closing. Maybe taking up more space now. Reaching the ends of your mat.
Halfway.
All right. Breathe when you can. Remember, we'll catch our breath in between. And we get yoga as the prize.
5 seconds.
All right, stay with me. Woo! Okay. One more round and we get to flow again. Woo! Catch your breath, shake out your muscles. We return to speed skaters. This is it, last time on this one. Make it your best. We had 2 practice rounds to go the deepest possible. Can you cover more real estate on your mat? Really reaching, tip to tip.
12 more seconds.
Come on, guys, you got this. Woo! Your shoulders feel it too in this cactus
6.
arm. Woo! Okay. One more set in this round. Shake out your legs. Finish strong, guys. Here we go. Finish strong. Finish the way you started. When you give up only on yourself. Always it's between you and your mat. How can you go deeper and get more? I'm going to go lower.
Halfway.
Come on, you guys. Lower. Achieve that deep
10 seconds.
frog squat in between. Almost there. Woo! All right, good job, you guys. We made it through 2 out of 3. Not bad. We return to yoga. Come to the top of your mat.
Water.
Yeah, good idea to drink some water. I'm gonna do it too. All right. Okay, meet us at the top of your mat. Step your left foot back, runner's lunge.
Man, right back into it.
Drop your left knee to the earth. Inhale. Low lunge. Even deeper. Maybe take your hands behind your head. Cradle your neck. Lift and open your shoulders. Reach for the earth and half splits. maybe with balance, reaching the arms behind you. Reach for the earth, standing splits. We've been here before, we'll add on a little bit. Shiva squat, left knee meets right. Maybe adding a little more balance this time. Upright the spine, lift the heart, but sink into the right quad. Whoops, step it back, reverse your triangle. Big inhale, heart lifts, right hip lifts. Side angle, keep the forearm on the thigh. Matt will do that version. Or reach for the earth and extend the fingertips up and over. Deepening the side angle expression. Make sure you're on the razor edge of your left foot. Sink into your right quad, gaze under your left underarm. Now use your legs to lift into star. Guide the toes to the back of the room, Trikonasana pose. Reaching, opening the heart. Maybe adding on a Utthita expression, left fingertips up and over. Now Matt's doing the beach ball expression. Straightening both arms and pressing the palms toward one another. One more breath. Right hand, right hip. Bend into the left knee. Reach for a block or the earth. Matt's using a block. It's an awesome tool. Opening for half moon. When you're stable and ready, reach the right fingertips up. Tuck the left shoulder under. Flex through your back foot. One more big breath. Bend deep into your standing leg to land. Warrior two, and then right away grab for the left wrist. Sky archer pose. Cartwheel your arms down around your left foot. Pause and runners. Now tick-tock your toes so it's truly under your shoulder. Hands come to prayer. We build warrior three. Big inhale as the right heel floats to the sky. Press into the four corners of the left foot. Don't worry about your balance. We all have our days. We all have our minutes. Take a big breath. Bend deep into your standing leg to come right back to runners. Plant your right hand and roll the left shoulder open. Vashisthasana side plank. Right hand, right foot. Lift the hips. Reach your fingertips. Now guide the left hip towards the wall you face. Really nice. One more big breath. Matt added the floated leg. Great option. Wrap it around through plank. And flow chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Second side here. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Draw the knee to the chest. Step it through, low lunge. Right knee to the earth. Inhale, fingertips reach. Take your hands behind your head. Cup your neck. Lift the base of your neck up so that your head is lifted. And then float your half splits if that felt good. Straightening the front leg, reaching the fingers behind. Reach forward for standing splits. Big inhale, right heel lifts to the sky. Shiva squat, right meets left. Flirting with a little more balance. Upright the chest, hands to prayer. Now keep the deep bend into the left quad. Deeper. Reach back for that reverse triangle. Side angle, Matt will keep the forearm on the thigh. I'm going to reach for the foot. Inside or outside of the foot is cool by me. Reaching right fingertips forward. Roll under the right underarm. Sink into the left quad more. Nice. Next inhale, lift up through star. And guide the toes back to the front of the room, Trikonasana. Reach forward to come down. Very little weight in the right fingertips. Maybe you float them. Extending for Utthita. Matt will take the beach ball expression. Breathe. Left hand, left hip. Bend into the right foot. Reach forward for the block or the earth. And step left hip open on right. Reaching left fingertips up. Flex through your left foot. Maybe challenge your gaze towards the fingertips. One more breath. Deep bend into your standing leg to land quiet. Warrior two. Right away, grab for the right wrist and stretch. Sky archer. Cartwheel your arms down around your right foot. Runner's lunge. Now tick-tock the right toes so they're truly under your knee. Hands come to prayer. Warrior three. Big float of the left foot. Open the heart. Press down into the right foot, all four corners. Left toes are down. One more breath. Bend deep into your standing leg to come right back to runners. Plant the left hand and roll the right shoulder open. Side plank, Vashisthasana. Sweep right foot on left foot. Inhale, both hips lift. Reaching the right fingertips up and over or just above. Now lift the right hip and draw it to the wall you face. One more breath. Wrap it around through plank and take your flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath. Exhale it out. Walk your hands back towards your toes. Now Matt, you have shoes on so you can't do this, but you're going to grab peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale for length.
I couldn't do it without you.
And then exhale, fold. But just any forward fold works. Releasing the spine, the head, the neck. Shake it out, yes, and shake it out. No, the goal is to pour the weight into the toes, even if they're in shoes. Separate the elbows to feel space in the shoulder blades. One more breath. Release what you have. Gaze forward, walk it out, top of a plank. So we're about to start our third set here. Matt, I'm going to grab the clock. So this is more of a core set, the third and final one. So start in your plank pose, shoulders over wrists, press into the 10 fingertips. Here we go. We start with yogi mountain climbers, but we do corkscrew. So right meets left, left meets right. Now Matt's adding in a hop, so it's a true mountain climber. Now if you try to make contact and squeeze at the top, you're going to get your heart rate up no matter what. We're halfway. Stay with me. Corkscrew mountain climbers or traditional mountain climbers. Adding what you need.
5 seconds.
You got this. All right, right away, drop down to your knees and come to your back side. Come on it. No pauses here. Take your hands behind your head. Yogi bicycles. Right meets left, left meets right. Now both of us are choosing to go slow because we feel that's how you get the most impact here. Pausing, ditching the momentum, so it's all your strength.
You're sounding like me.
Yeah, that's the thing you talk about, momentum.
Yeah.
Pause and feel. Your heart rate should still be up from the previous set. 3 seconds left. Okay, without thinking about it, come right back to your plank. Pause. You should feel set up and strong. And we begin again, corkscrew mountain climbers. 30 seconds like this. Strong squeeze at the top if you're not jumping. You can add in as much pace or as little as possible. Just breathe. Trust yourself. You're almost through. 10 seconds left. Whew. Stay with me. Don't give up on yourself. Then come right to your backside, right to your backside. Hands behind the head. We set up for yogi bicycles. And we go. Now you can always straighten both legs and do a straight leg yogi bicycle a little bit harder. Make sure you hover the bottom heel from the earth without touching down. Up to you what you decide to do. Breathe. Exhale on the exertion here. We're almost there. Neither of us can see the clock, but we know it in our bellies. All right.
Oh man.
One more round. Come on, you guys. Right to your plank. We can finish strong together.
I want to not do this.
Yogi corkscrew mountain climbers. Come on, you guys. Finish strong. This is it. Stay with me. Try to squeeze knee to elbow. The deeper, the better. You're searching for more sensation. Come on, you guys. 10 seconds left. You've got this. If you're not sore from this workout, well, then we'll have to talk. Woo! All right, come to your backside. Come to your backside. One more round of yogi bicycles. You pick bent knee or straight leg. I'm going to do straight. Matt's going to keep the bend. Exhale when you get elbow to knee. Charge the breath out. Exhale. Exhale.
breathing, stay strong. Like we're together in the gym. We're doing it together. We got through that round. Whew, all right. Come all the way up. How about stay in the seat, Matt? Take your feet in butterfly position. I know this is super hard for some dudes to access in terms of flexibility. But let's catch our breath. Our head is over our heart. And just start to make circles. And then the other direction. All right. Okay, guys, we flow again. Come all the way up and to the top of your space. Let's finish strong together. Step your left foot back, runner's lunge. Drop to the left knee, low lunge. Big inhale. Maybe this time palms press. Shine the heart underneath the underarm so you're really lifting. Half splits. Straighten the front leg, hinge the hips back. Lift the toes towards the shin. Climb forward, maybe this time using some balance to find half splits or standing splits version. Woo. Maybe. Maybe balance through Shiva. Maybe through your reverse triangle. Deepest side angle. Find it. Keep the forearm, or maybe reach for the outside of the right foot this time. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, sink in. One more inhale, lift all the way to start. Guide the toes, Trikonasana. Big inhale as the heart lifts. Exhale. Right hand, right hip, bend into the left knee, reach forward for half moon pose. We've been here before. Maybe you want to add a Chapasana on, or some version. Otherwise, just maybe challenging your gaze. This should feel nice, stretching out the quad. Release what you have, bend into the standing leg to land Sky Archer pose. Grab for the left wrist and stretch. Cartwheel your arms down around your left foot. Tick-tock your left toe so you're truly in a runner's lunge. Hands to prayer. Warrior 3. Big inhale, float the right heel up. Here's where we're going to add on a tiny bit more. Draw the knee to the belly button, bend deep into the left knee, and extend Warrior 3. 2 more like that. Knee to knee, bend into both knees, and extend Warrior 3. Woo. 1 more time, knee to knee. Runner's lunge. Woo. Plant the right hand and roll the left shoulder open. Side plank. Find it. Lift the hips. Maybe begin to float the top foot off the bottom. Maybe lift the hips even higher. 1 more breath. Flip it around all the way, top of your plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 more side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Draw the knee to the chest and step it through. Low lunge. Right knee to the earth. Palms press this time. Matt took the Charlie's Angels Mudra. Great idea. Big inhale.
Is that the Sanskrit?
That's the Sanskrit version. Reach the hands to the earth. Half splits. Hovering the left hip back in space. Chin towards chest. Reaching. Flexing toes towards the shin. Getting into the IT band. Bend back into the front knee. Here's where we try to recruit all that balance. Just try. Both of us wobble, and it's okay. Hands come to prayer. You got this. Shiva squat. Right meets left. Pause. Deepen. Lift the heart. Lift. Reverse your triangle. Really beautiful, Matt. Big inhale. Exhale. Side angle. This was your deepest. You choose. I took my left hand outside of my left foot and reach the right arm up and over. Sink in to feel. Press into your right foot. Don't forget about both feet here. Next, inhale, lift up through star. Trikonasana, back to the top of your mat. Reach and come down. 1 more breath. Left hand, left hip, reach forward into the right knee. Reach, reach, reach. And find half moon. Add on what you added on the other side. I'm doing Chapasana.
to find that strength and flexibility in my left quadricep, left hip flexor. One more breath. Release what you have. Bend deep into the standing leg to land sky archer pose. Ooh. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel it down. Runner's lunge. Now find your true runner. So right foot under right knee. Hands to prayer. Warrior 3. Big inhale. So this is where we took right knee to meet left and we bent. And then send it back. 2 more. Right knee left. Send it back. 1 more. Bend deep. Pause. Runner's lunge. Plant the left hand and roll the right shoulder open. Side plank. Last time here. Lift the hips. Maybe lift the leg. Draw left hip to meet right hip. Lift even more. 1 more. Wrap it around to plank. And flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a big breath here. Exhale it out. Come up to your tiptoes. Bend deep into your knees. Look where you're going. Jump, step, float. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Palms press at the top. Exhale, hands to prayer. Samasthiti. So now the fun part. It's our HIIT combo. It's our last set where we put it all together. 1 time each one we've done. All right. So Matt, you start the clock. We're going to start with alternating lunges, and if you like to jump, do that here. Yep, 30 seconds on, and here we go. So stepping, alternating back. Matt, you were jumping, if that still feels good in your body. If not,
Feels great in my body.
deeper the better. Launch off. Use your arms, drawing some strength. Halfway. Halfway. You got this. Actually, I lied. 5 more seconds. Deeper. And done. All right, meet up in chair pose. Big inhale. Let's you get there. Hands to prayer. Right elbow meets left knee. Left meets right. And you do your launch off. Pausing and feeling, really tapping the elbow to the knee. This is working the side body and the calf muscles. Come on, you guys. We're halfway. We're almost there now. We're in that final round of power. This is the final one, so why hold anything back now? All right. Come to the long edge of your mat. Come to goddess. I know we're all tired. That's okay. That means we've really done this. Cactus your arms, speed skaters. Right behind left. Left behind right. You got this. Can you go a little deeper and create more space on your mat? Travel deeper, travel longer. Halfway. You got this. Stay with me and breathe. Know you're almost there. Let this be worth your while. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. We've got those jump squats. We step right, we step left. Matt's gonna add in the jump. We're all finishing strong as we started. Commit and stay there. Don't give up now. Can you go deeper and create more space? I'm gonna stay a little lower, staying on one mid-plane of energy. So my head should stay at the same level.
5 seconds.
You got this. Woo. Okay, guys, 2 exercises left. Right down to your hands and feet, plank pose.
Oh man. Climbers.
Mountain climbers. I've got the corkscrew version. Matt's got the jump. You got this. Make some contact. By now you should really feel this in your side body. Whew. Halfway. Woo. You got this, guys. 5 more seconds left. Shoulders stay over wrists. Don't compromise on form. All the way to your back side. Come on. Finish strong. When you get a big gulp of water.
Is this it?
Well, I can't lie, but this is the last hit exercise.
That's what I meant.
All right. Yogi bicycles. We're bringing back the bend. Elbow meets knee and you exhale. Stay strong. Lift the heart. Try not to ever lean completely back onto the mat. So your shoulders stay lifted. Engage the belly, lose the momentum. Extend the leg as far as you can behind you. Woo! All right. Draw the knee to the chest and come right up so we get our head over our heart. All right, stretch over your side body. I'll come face the screen. So just get into the side body. We just worked it like crazy. Inhale to the top. Left arm down, right arm reaches. Into the top reach. Exhale, hands behind the back. Let's stretch out the shoulders. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin and round the back. Really getting in between the shoulder blades. Release what you have and come right back to downward facing dog. We do a little finale of the flow. Moving through a little rewind, almost like the fireworks at the end. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Draw the knee to the chest, step it through, high lunge. Big inhale. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Tadasana, flex the foot. Step the left foot back. Warrior one, big inhale. Exhale, lift to start and sink into your left quad. Now float the arms, airplane. Tuck the chin so you're really long in the spine. Arms circle together, we find warrior two to the top of the mat. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, side angle. Forearm to the thigh or reaching for the earth. Inhale, lift up through star. Trikonasana, back of the mat. All just a flow. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Cartwheel your arms down. Pause in runners. Step it back to plank and flow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. This is it, guys. Draw the knee to the chest. Step it through. High lunge. Big inhale lifts you up. Tadasana, right knee to the chest. Elbows to the ribs. Micro bend standing leg to land warrior one. Big inhale on the arrival. Exhale, sink in. Inhale to start. Sink into your right quad. Airplane your arms. Chin tucks down. Circle the arms together. Warrior two to the back. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, side angle. Just the pose and then the transition. Inhale through star. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Runner's lunge. Plank pose. Everyone drop down to the forearms. This is it, our last bit of effort. Pausing to feel. I'm walking the clock for 1 full minute. We always finish strong in all of my practices, knowing that just when you think you can't, you absolutely can. There's always a little bit of gas left in the tank, and even when there's no gas, there's fumes. Heart lifts between the thumbs. Squeeze the glutes, we're all here together. Lift the backs of the kneecaps. You're halfway. Breathe. Can you press into the forearms higher, deeper? Are your shoulders over your elbows? Is your seat even with your shoulders? Breathe. Don't give up now. Don't even think about it. The record right now in the world is 9 hours of planking. So your 1 minute at the end is not that big of a deal. You have 10 seconds left. One more. Lower down. You guys are awesome. All right, the towel a little bit, so side to side, lifting. And then straighten the arms, coming up to the palms of the hands. Lift the heart even more. Exhale, fold. Take a back bend from our backs, or from our bellies. So interlace the knuckles and press them down for locust pose, Shalavasana. Try to spiral the inner thighs up towards the sky. So really pressing down into the hip points. Big inhale lifts you up, but we keep the chin tucked. Maybe you want to take your feet with you. Press the knuckles even farther. But remember, we're getting long from the crown of the head to the tiptoes. So much more about the length than the height. Breathe. One more. Exhale, lower down a cheek to the mat. We'll take one more back bend. You can keep that locust pose, or we're going to grab for Dhanurasana, belly bow. So begin to bend the knees so your feet are towards the glutes. Reaching for your ankles or the tops of your feet. You can keep your feet hips distance apart, or they can be touching. It's all a personal preference. But try not to let the knees go out. You want them to come in. Now tuck the chin slightly. Use the belly to lift even more. Take one more breath. Exhale the other cheek to the mat. And gently begin to windshield wiper your feet open and shut. Open and shut. All right. Come back up to hands and knees. Come to your seat and swing your legs around. We're going to take Paschimottanasana, straight-legged forward fold. So first start by removing the fleshy parts from your sit bones. Inhale, lift up and really reach. Shoulders down. Find this length first. Now lift the heart and begin to lead by folding over with the heart. The last thing to come down is the chin towards the shins. Scooching forward. Now if you have a big arch in your spine, maybe bend into the knees to find more length of the spine. See how that just happened? And then re-lengthen the legs if that feels good. If your legs are straight, press down or straight, press down in the thigh bones. Press down in the kneecaps. Guide the pinky toes closer to your face. One more breath. And sit all the way up. Plant your feet on the earth. Take your left heel inside your right groin and keep the right leg long. Janu-Shirshasana. So mat is really strong, but in the flexibility department, it's his challenge. So notice his modifications and do your best. One day at a time.
One day at a time.
Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. People come to yoga for all sorts of reasons. Some people are just so flexible, so they think, oh, yoga will be great for me, but they really, really need strength, and yoga will give them that. Some people are just so strong, and they need more flexibility, and so we play with the yin and yang there. Even in the head, being too strong-willed lets us hopefully become a little more flexible and open-minded. One more breath. And come back to the top and switch out your sides. Right heel inside the left groin. Lift the arms up first. Again, slight twist of the torso. Lead with the heart, folding over torso towards thigh. Chin towards shin. One more breath here. And come all the way up. Put both feet onto the earth. Scooch forward if you need to. C-curve the spine all the way down. We'll finish with our hip opener. And we'll come into our Shavasana. Right heel over left thigh. Thread your fingertips around your left thigh. Oh, we really need this after all that contraction of our muscles. Hopefully you feel incredibly satisfied and spent. You know, those of us yogis don't always get our heart rates up enough, so this is a great little combo. And maybe some of you who are initially not drawn to yoga came here because you knew you could get some of that cardio, but then you hopefully saw the benefits of yoga. Let's switch sides. Left heel over the right thigh. Breathe into the spaces through your hip flexors. In these deep yin postures, we're looking for sensation, not pain. So find that balance and dial back if it's hurting. One more breath. All right. Both knees to the chest. Finish with a happy baby, wrapping your hands around your heels, your ankles, your feet. You can always wrap around your legs for a deeper hip opener. Press the low back down to the earth. And then gently draw your knees back to your chest. Give yourself a big tug in. And then Shavasana. Really finding the rest. I know a lot of you want to turn off the video and be done. Shavasana is as important as all the other poses in this practice. Knowing when you need to rest is essential. And if you want to work hard, you've got to rest. And it feels so good to rest after you've worked hard. Shavasana. Thanks, guys. You're really awesome. Mwah. And thank you to Matt, cute husband of mine.